Genesis 29 begins with Jacob's journey to the land of the eastern peoples, where he stumbles upon a well. This is no ordinary well, but a meeting point, a crossroads of sorts, where the threads of destiny intertwine. Here, Jacob's path crosses with shepherds who are waiting to water their flocks. Through this chance encounter, Jacob learns about Laban, his kinsman, setting the stage for an unexpected reunion. As the shepherds converse, a young woman approaches with her flock. This is Rachel, Laban's daughter, and the moment Jacob lays eyes on her, he is captivated. Rachel, with her grace and beauty, leaves a lasting impression on our weary traveler. But it's not merely Rachel's physical appearance that captivates Jacob, it's the strength and independence she radiates as she tends to her flock. And then, a pivotal moment occurs. Jacob, driven by a newfound energy, steps forward. He rolls away the stone from the mouth of the well, a task usually reserved for the collective strength of the shepherds, and waters Rachel's sheep. This is more than just a show of strength or a kind gesture. It's a breaking of conventions, a proclamation of intent, and a demonstration of Jacob's character. Jacob's actions at the well that day speak volumes about his determination and will. He's not just a passive observer, he's a man of action. The shepherds, Rachel, and even the sheep bear witness to this transformative moment. The stone, once a barrier, is moved aside, and the water, a symbol of life and sustenance, is shared freely. In the land of Paddan Aram, by a well, under the open sky, Jacob's story starts to take a significant turn. His encounter with Rachel is not just a meeting of two individuals, but the beginning of a connection that will shape the course of their lives and the history of their people. And so, in this way, Jacob's connection with Rachel begins to bloom. Following his meeting with Rachel, Jacob is welcomed into the home of his relative, Laban. The ties of kinship are strong in this era, and Laban, upon hearing of Jacob's arrival, is quick to extend his hospitality. In the ancient Near East, hospitality is not just a courtesy, it's a deep-seated cultural norm, a sacred duty to assist and protect travelers. Jacob, the weary traveler, finds solace under the roof of Laban. He exchanges tales of his journey, recounting his encounters, his dreams, his aspirations. The walls of Laban's home echo with the stories of Jacob's past, his present, and his hopeful future. As days turn into weeks, Jacob becomes an integral part of Laban's household. His hands, once used to trick his brother Esau, are now put to honest work. The days are long, the tasks manifold, but Jacob's spirit remains unbroken. Laban, observing Jacob, recognizes him as more than just a guest. He sees in Jacob a man of integrity, resilience, and faith. He acknowledges Jacob as his own flesh and blood, a phrase that signifies far more than a mere biological connection. It's an affirmation of shared identity, of belonging, of familial bond. Laban's offer for Jacob to stay is not simply an extension of his hospitality. It is a testament to the relationship they've built, a relationship that has evolved from being mere distant relatives to becoming a part of each other's daily lives. It's an invitation to Jacob to continue being a part of this household, to share in its joys, its sorrows, its triumphs, and its trials. In the heart of Paddan Aram, under the watchful eyes of Laban, Jacob finds a home. He finds a place where he is acknowledged, appreciated, and accepted. A place where he is not just Jacob, the son of Isaac, but Jacob, a man in his own right. This sets the stage for the intricate dynamics that are about to unfold. Under Laban's roof, Jacob will experience love, deception, sacrifice, and ultimately, the unfolding of God's grand plan. The story of Jacob and Laban serves as a reminder that life's greatest lessons often come from the most unexpected places and through the most unexpected people. Jacob's love for Rachel takes center stage as he agrees to work for Laban for 7 years to win her hand in marriage. As the curtain rises on this scene, we find Jacob, smitten by Rachel's charm and beauty, making a pact with Laban. He offers to serve Laban for 7 years, a significant portion of his life, in exchange for Rachel's hand in marriage. Jacob's love for Rachel is so intense that to him, these 7 years seem to pass like a few days. However, Laban, the crafty father, has other plans. On the night of the wedding, he deceives Jacob by substituting Leah, his older daughter, for Rachel. This deception is only revealed to Jacob the following morning, leaving him distraught and betrayed. The marriage, which was supposed to be a celebration of love, turns into a web of deception and disappointment. Laban justifies this act by citing the customs of the land, stating that the younger daughter cannot be married before the elder one. Yet he offers a solution: Jacob can have Rachel as his wife if he agrees to serve Laban for 7 more years. Jacob, his love for Rachel undiminished, agrees to this deal. His willingness to toil for another 7 years for the woman he loves underscores the depth of his affection. This scene paints a vivid picture of Jacob's character, a man who is deeply in love, yet also a man who is deceived. This deception, however, doesn't deter Jacob. He remains steadfast in his love for Rachel and his commitment to win her over, despite the unexpected challenges. This entire episode also brings to light the intriguing dynamics between Jacob, Leah, and Rachel. Leah, who becomes Jacob's wife through deception, is not loved by her husband, and this unrequited love brings a layer of complexity to their relationship. On the other hand, Rachel, despite not being Jacob's first wife, holds a special place in his heart. These intricate relationships set the stage for the unfolding drama in the life of Jacob and his family. Thus, the complex dynamics between Jacob, Leah, and Rachel begin to unfold. This narrative is not just about love and deception. It's also about endurance, commitment, and the unexpected challenges that life often throws our way. As we continue to explore Jacob's journey, we're reminded that even in the midst of deception and disappointment, love can persevere and triumph. Despite the circumstances, God blesses Leah with children. Now, the journey of Jacob takes an unexpected turn as his family begins to grow. As we navigate this chapter, we see that Leah, who was not initially loved by Jacob, becomes the mother of his first 4 sons. Each son's birth tells a story reflecting not only Leah's circumstances, but also her emotional state. The first son is Reuben. His name means "see, a son." Leah names him this in the hope that Jacob will finally see her worth and start loving her. Then comes Simeon, whose name means "one who hears." Leah feels that God has heard her pleas and has granted her another son. Next is Levi, meaning attached. With the birth of a third son, Leah hopes that Jacob will become attached to her, recognizing her as the mother of his children. Finally, Judah is born. His name means praise. With his birth, Leah chooses to shift her focus from her unfulfilled desire for Jacob's love to praising God for his blessings. Each of these names tells a story, reflecting Leah's journey from seeking validation and love from Jacob to finding contentment and gratitude in God's blessings. Each son's name marks a milestone in Leah's personal journey, highlighting her changing emotions and circumstances. These 4 sons, Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah, not only expand Jacob's family but also set the stage for the future tribes of Israel. Their births mark the beginning of a lineage that will shape the history and destiny of a nation. With the birth of these children, family dynamics continue to evolve, setting the stage for the continuation of Jacob's journey. As we continue to explore Jacob's story in future episodes, we'll see how these dynamics play out and shape the lives of these characters and the course of biblical history. Genesis 29 presents a captivating narrative of love, deception, and the unfolding of God's plan. We journeyed with Jacob from his arrival at Paddan Aram to his unexpected challenges with Laban. We saw love bloom between Jacob and Rachel, only to be overshadowed by Laban's deception. We felt Jacob's dedication as he worked 14 long years for the woman he loved. We also witnessed the intricate family dynamics as Jacob's offspring came into the picture. Each child's birth not only reflected Leah's emotions and circumstances, but also set the stage for the continuation of Jacob's journey. This chapter encourages us to reflect on the themes of love, dedication, and God's sovereignty. It invites us to ponder upon the unexpected twists and turns life throws at us, and how God's plan is often beyond human comprehension. Until next time, may God's blessings be upon you, and don't forget to share your thoughts and insights in the comments below.